Again?
That's right.
She just said it.
That's what she said.
I don't believe it.
What's there to believe?
What she said. You know what I'm talking about, what she said.
I don't know.
How do I believe it if she said it again? How do you believe it?
I don't know.
I can't keep up. And you're ready for it? You're saying that?
I don't know.
To go around again?
I don't know.
That's what it'll be.
I know.
You can't expect it to be different.
No.
You can't.
I get it.
Do you?
I get it.
I wish you did.
Why?
Because I'm the guy forced to witness. I'm the witness.
No one's forcing you.
You tell me I have a choice?
Don't you?
No, I don't think I do. I don't.
I shouldn't have told you.
You think that would make a difference?
What?
If you told me.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, right. I get it.
It's my deal.
You're right, it's yours.
Well,
What'd she actually say?
just, she, well, I don't, a lot, really, she said.
Did she say anything? She really didn't say anything, did she? You just saw her, right? Okay, I see it. You saw her. You looked at her.
Stop.
Am I right?
Stop.
I got it. So what?
She was talking about the trip.
All right, the trips.
It's her work.
I remember.
She picks things up.
Right.
She showed me some things.
Right.
Come on.
Come on, what? She's a merchant traveler? She's showing you her wares? Don't come on.
Just some stuff.
I'm glad she showed you stuff.
Yeah.
It's just that all this sounds really familiar, like I've heard it, like the travel, like the stuff, like the not saying anything, then the saying things.
It's not. No, it's not. I can see it's not. It's really not. That's what it is. Not it's not, it is. That's what it is. Exactly that. That's what it is. And yes, it's exactly the same. You don't remember, but I remember. That's what I do. I remember for you. I'm the rememberer. And I remember this. I remember this for you. And I remember it to be exactly the same. She had some pretty interesting stuff. And I'm interested. Yeah, I'm interested.
What did she tell you?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. Tell you.
I don't.
You do.
I don't.
Do you remember going up the coast that time? You went up the coast?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I remember.
I was just thinking, those fat seals, those fat farting seals, you told me, whisking themselves with the sand.
Yeah, that's right.
To cool off.
That's right.
What happened then?
What happened?
You don't remember?
I remember going up, just us, getting away.
What did she say?
I don't remember.
You don't remember because she didn't say anything.
That can't be right.
It's right because you told me. You told me and I listened. Do you remember that?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
No? The stars?
What?
You stopped somewhere. You said there were stars. City stars, but still stars. And you both laid down, I don't know, in the sand somewhere?
I think so. Now, yes, and the sun later in the morning.
And the sea lions moved perfectly between perfect repose and perfect attention.
Yes.
That's what you said.
Yes.
And she shimmered. You said that, like the pebbles under the surface, water rippling like glass. You said it.
Yeah, almost silent.
But that's not all.
Uh-huh.
I'm just pointing it out.
I appreciate it. What?
I was just remembering something.
Yeah?
This story I read when I was a kid. I haven't thought about it for a while.
How old were you?
What?
When you read it, how old were you?
Maybe 11, I don't know. An age when you think you see stuff in the closet at night and you want to leave the light on.
Uh-huh.
It was the kind of story a kid shouldn't read at that age. I don't know where I found it, but I can remember how it made me feel, and I can still feel it when I think of it.
How'd it go?
This kid, probably why it hit me like it did, because it was a kid, I was a kid. He lets this little animal-like thing get into his head. The thing like warns him not to up front, to let him in, but the kid doesn't listen, even though it was an ominous kind of warning, and the thing can only get in if it's invited.
So he had the choice.
The point is, the thing gets in there in his head, and it's not coming out, and it's scary because it starts, telling him things.
Yeah.
And I'm sucking it up, reading it, because I'm a kid, and when you're a kid, there's no difference between you and the book. You're just in it.
What kind of things is it telling him?
I don't remember. Not good things. Maybe it was just because it was telling him. Something in there telling him. I just remember it was never coming out, the little animal or thing or whatever it was, and that scared the shit out of me, that it wasn't coming out. It scares the shit out of me right now talking about it.
Why? It's just some crazy story you shouldn't have been reading when you were a kid.
Because when I read the story and the thing, the animal thing, went in the kid's head, it was like, it went into mine too, maybe.
Well, you were little.
But sometimes, I don't know.
What?
I don't know, it's like, maybe it feels sometimes like it's still in there, like it never came out. And then it definitely felt like that for a long time, but still, I don't know, sometimes it feels like that, like I don't know, like I'm tainted.
Tainted?
Different, like it feels that way sometimes.
Did you talk to anybody about
I'm
it?
talking about it now.
When you were a kid?
Who am I gonna tell?
Well, your parents, for instance.
One thing I knew, if you didn't go to them to talk about something like that. It was clear they had little animals in their own, in their head, scaring the shit out of them.
So you're still scared of it?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
Well, you said that.
I don't know if it's scared, but something. I'm just remembering it.
I mean, you were scared of stuff in the closet, but you don't feel like that now, right?
It's not that. It's a reality thing.
Doesn't sound very real.
It was like the whole plausible deniability you need to live in your head in the world and not go crazy, like you introduce that idea to an 11-year-old, it's not good. When you're an adult maybe, because your deniability of how insane it is to be an undefinable consciousness walking around in a flesh suit is already set. You don't think of it.
You're talking, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you ever thought about it, like you're here thinking behind your eyes and you're looking out? What the fuck is that?
It's what you are.
Except when you think about it, like you're something inside a tank looking out from a slot. I told you, I don't think about this all the time. But when my head gets going, I can go back there like that. I try not to. Most of the time I don't think that way. I said it, but sometimes it's like seeing something that glints off to the side and you can't help but look. It's like I meet that kid where every unhinged, crazy, scary thing is possible and no one is there to nail it down and tell him everything's okay and solid and not going anywhere. Like there's who can plant the lie that can grow into the truth for him and keep him sane.
Well,
I'm not,
maybe.
Not nuts. Just go there sometimes.
Uh-huh. Thinking about it now?
No, I was thinking about that chicken truck. Remember?
What?
The chicken truck when we were kids with the chicken on it.
Oh yeah, wow, I haven't thought of that in a while. Good chicken.
What happened to that?
I don't remember. It was, and it wasn't.
They would deliver. Who would deliver chicken these days?
You never hear of it.
Yeah.
Funny.
Just popped into my head. I'm glad I have a memory like that. Something like that. It's good to have something like that.
I guess so.
So, that's it then.
Yeah.
You'll see. You'll see her.
Yeah.
It's what you want.
It's what I want.
Again.
Again. Joseph Walsch, ladies and gentlemen.